Do I have to hire an editor? My daughter was an English teacher, and my grandson gets good grades in grammar and spelling. Can't I just have them read my stories and be done with it? It's just for my family anyway. It's not like I'm going to publish it or anything. As I often answer a lot of writers' questions, it depends. Hi, my name is Patricia Charpentier, and welcome to episode 36 of the Life Writers Vlog, where you can find inspiration and useful tips to help you write your life stories. Whether you hire an editor or not depends on what you want your finished product to be. It's really good to get others' eyes on your work. Definitely. Ask your daughter to read it and give you feedback. Give your grandson a red pen and ask him to check your spelling and punctuation. But really, is that enough? Again, it depends. Only you can answer that. I worked with one client who had great stories, but he didn't worry about grammar and punctuation, spelling, anything like that. I edited his first book for him, and it was really a great book. He is a wonderful storyteller. But he didn't want me to edit the second book. He wanted me just to publish it. Once I started looking at it in good conscience, I couldn't do it. I feared he would embarrass himself by putting out a book in that condition. Reluctantly, he let me proofread it, so I got rid of the glaring errors anyway. When he wrote a third book, he bypassed me entirely, which was fine. He was satisfied with what he had, and really that's the bottom line. If you are satisfied with what you have, then it's perfectly fine. Should you hire an editor also depends on what you want to do with your story. If you want to submit it to agents or publishers, you need to have it professionally edited. I've heard both agents and traditional publishers say that they read to the first mistake and then they toss the manuscript in the slush pile. That's not where you want yours to end up. Even if you are not pursuing publication, consider hiring an editor. I'm not just telling you this because I'm an editor and want the work. I don't have room in my schedule anymore for projects people seek me out to do. But you spend so much time and energy writing your story. I believe your story deserves to be the best it can possibly be. You want to be proud of what you've written. Definitely, you can get help from critique groups and fellow writers. If you can create stories you're proud of without hiring an editor, by all means do it. So to answer the question, do I have to hire an editor? No, you do not. But I strongly advise you to consider it. At the very least, hire a professional proofreader to clean up the grammar and punctuation errors that can undermine the quality of your story. So tell us your thoughts. What do you plan to do with a manuscript or a collection of stories you want to do something with, put together as a unit? Do you plan to hire an editor? How do you plan to ensure that your manuscript will be the best it can be? Give us an idea of what you think about hiring an editor. But remember, the only way to do this wrong is to not do it at all. If you liked what you just watched, sign up to be notified of future vlog posts, Sunday stories, and upcoming events. Use the buttons down below to share this episode on social media or with a friend who might enjoy it. Until next time, everyone, happy writing.
If you enjoyed this week's episode, you will love our Life Writers membership. Whether you don't know where to start writing your life stories, have started and stopped many times, or have been writing but want to receive feedback to make your stories better, the Life Writers membership is where you need to be. We have a Get Started roadmap, an extensive library of instructional videos, live events via Zoom, and a supportive and active community. If you want to take the stories that live in your heart and mind and put them onto the page, check out Life Writers at lifewriters.us.